This is Kyle Shanahan giving us the good news. Maybe. We'll see.
All right, guys. Injuries for the game. Aaron Banks will be out. Jordan Elliott out. Demo Lenore out. Nick Bosa out. Trent Williams out. Greenlaw out. Flanagan Fowles questionable. Chris Conley questionable. Kevin Givens questionable. Renardo Green questionable. Brock Purdy questionable.
Okay, so I want you to know, hearing that from the head coach sound a lot worse than reading it. I'm telling you that right now, dude. Like, hearing that out, sounded a lot worse than just reading it on paper. Sorry, on the screen. I just got shot in the heart, guys. Give me a second. Reading that, dude. Oh my God, dude. It was like Demo out, Trent out. Like it just shot me in the heart, dude.
Go ahead.
How did Brock fare the last two practices?
It was good. Yeah, it's great to get him back out there. I was able to go fully today, so that was a good day.
Full practice.
All right.
Yeah.
That would suggest that if he's full, he's playing on Sunday.
It would suggest that.
What you're saying, he will play on Sunday.
Yes. I mean, lots of things can happen between now and then, but right now he's playing, so he's doing good. Had a good day.
Glock Purdy. Glock 30.
What's Charvarius Ward's situation? Do you expect him to step in and start or play? Or
Yeah, we expect him to play. He had a good week of practice, so it's looking like he's trending towards playing, and excited to get him back out there with us.
Great to have you back, man. Great to have you back.
With Lenore, is that a bruise? That's not ligament damage, right? It's
Right.
just the banging of the knee.
Yeah.
It's just deep bone bruise. But
Yeah. It's kind of like a quad contusion, but it's right on the bone, so it's in that same area. Kind of acts like one, but tried to go all week and just couldn't get it to go.
how do you fill in for Banks? What's the plan?
We'll see on Sunday, but one of our guys will be up playing that spot.
Why are you being secretive about that? Like, what's the point? What's the point? It's not like you have a secret weapon. It's not like, oh my God, Burford's going to be in there instead of Barch. Like, what? Just tell us, dude. Unreal.
What are your memories of your 2020 game against the Bills?
Not loving the situation we're in. We're living in Arizona, living in a hotel. It's it wasn't a fun time in any of our lives there. We were in a hotel, but we weren't allowed to go outside of our room, see people or anything like that. So we got to meet at practice and meet at the stadium on game day. But that wasn't a very fun game. Josh had a hell of a game. They played some good defense, and it was a tough loss.
you get involved at all in like just the with the weather situation potentially? How much do you pay attention to that in the days leading up to it? And then how much do you communicate with Jay about just what you guys need for the sideline?
Not much. I mean, Jaber's going to get as much stuff as he can. You're going to have the heated benches, and guys have the coats for when they come off. Guys usually do a pretty good job staying warm in between series, and when you get out playing, it's. I wish I could go out there and run around a little bit instead of just standing freezing. But no, guys got experience doing it. It's cold in Green Bay. I'm sure it'll be colder here, but it's part of the deal. We pay attention to it, not necessarily how cold always, but mainly the wind, snow and stuff like that. And I know how it is there right now. I'm sure it's going to be like that the next couple of days, but we kick off at 8 on Sunday, so a lot can change. I know in Buffalo, sometimes it can snow 3 feet in one spot and not snow 20 minutes away. So you really got to be ready for anything and deal with whatever it is at 8.
Wind.
So emphasis. Make sure everyone's wearing the right cleats, please. Because if I remember correctly, we did a lot of slipping. All right, and falling over. Okay, the past few weeks. Fix the cleats. It's going to be snowing. Be sure that's number one priority, dude. Focus on the cleats and the weather, and you have a Huge job, equipment manager. Do not let us down, equipment manager. Who the fuck is equipment manager for the 49ers? You got a big job, dude. Who is it? Who is it? Who the fuck is the equipment manager for the 49ers? You got a big job, dude. Jay Brunetti is his 8th season with the San Francisco 49ers Director of Equipment Operations. You got a big fucking job, dude. I do not want to see one player. Well, maybe one. I'll give you it just because, it's snowing. I'm not seeing 2 players be slipping and falling. You got a job, dude. You got a job. You got a job. Jay
Is there
Brunetti.
any thought about with Brock that, he needs all that strength in his shoulder to be able to throw in that wind? And does that give you any apprehension at all?
I mean, I think everybody struggles to throw in that wind, even when you're healthy. So it depends on how much, how fast that wind's going. I think that's kind of irrelevant for anybody, but Brock wouldn't be playing if he wasn't 100% at it. So, I think the fact that he's going to be playing means he's healthy.
Fred, said he has a.
So he's saying to us, he's saying to you, saying to all of us here, Brock Purdy's 100% healthy. So there's no excuse of injury here. That's what he's saying. No excuse.
His ankle has been playing with it
For Brock.
2 months. I mean, is there any concern of you might have to shut him down at some point? Looking at the numbers, I'm sure it has affected his play in some way. I guess, is there concern it could, get worse, or he just won't be able to play with it at some point?
No, I mean, that's why we took him out the injury report a couple of months ago or whatever. He hasn't needed to get rehab for it. Nothing's been changed for anything in practice. So, lots of guys are banged up right now, but he wouldn't be playing if it could get worse.
What are you talking about?
Greenlaw, how did he make it through the week?
He had a real good week. It's great for him to get him back out there. It was great for us. We loved having him around. Just that first week of, coming off Achilles, I think it's so crucial for the confidence of a guy. Got a lot of scout team reps, did a lot of individual stuff with the guys, and it was a great week. And hopefully next week will be even better.
He's very good at setting my expectations super high. I'm not going to lie to you for players coming back, because every time a player comes off injury reserve or whatever, he's been playing great, man. He's so good right now. Dude. Like, the way I understand it wasn't really, it's just, maybe it's because he's my head coach. Well, our head coach, and he's telling us good news about Greenlaw. So I'm setting expectation there, but I swear to God, the way he talks about it, he's telling me that Greenlaw's the same. Like, he looks really good. He looks like, just tone it down, right? Tone it down. Don't put my expectations up here, man. Do not, especially with Greenlaw, man. I have a special place for Greenlaw. I truly, there's a little part of my heart where you open the door, you'll see a picture of Greenlaw, okay? Do not tell me he looks great, good, and all of that and fantastic, because that means I'm going to subconsciously put my expectations pretty fucking high. So,
I know coming into this week, you guys pretty much already determined he wasn't going to play.
Right.
Are your minds open next week that potentially he could play here?
I think they're open to it, but also the game after that's a Thursday night game, so it's, I think that makes it a little harder, so we got to see how he feels and stuff. But, with those games being so close, it's, that's a problem too. So I'm not going to decide at all right now. We'll see how next week goes, but I'd say to be an outside chance.
Did he show flashes where he was moving like Dre?
Oh yeah. I mean, when guys come back, they come back healthy, so guys come back and they can move, they got fresh legs, they can go. But it's about getting that confidence to react. They've been moving full speed for a while before they come back to football. But when you come back to football, it's not really planned running and stuff. You got to react and cover people and backpedal and stop on a dime and go explode forward. So it's more about guys just getting that confidence, because it's such a traumatic injury when that, ripping your Achilles and stuff. So he moved great. It's just about building that stamina, building that confidence up. So he's ready to get into a football game.
Stop. That's what I mean, man. That's what I mean. He's pretty much saying, does Trey look the same? Oh, yeah. Oh, my God, dude. God.
Do you have any like sense of when Trent or Bosa could return?
No, I mean, we understand kind of what's wrong with them. It's just kind of how it heals. And the guys, Trent's especially hasn't been healing the way we hoped. Hopefully they got a better chance next week, but
He is pretty sick.
they ended up never getting back into practice this week. So ended up not being that close.
Will they stay behind?
Yes, they will.
All the guys who are out will stay behind.
I believe so.
All right.
Thank you, Kyle.
All right, guys.
Deuces, dude. All right. I did not like that.